Let me start from my background so that you will know where I'm coming from. I've been in the politics of the progressives from the 80s. I've written books. I've been the publicity secretary of our party in Lagos here for close to 14 years. I was also the chairman of the conference of APC publicity secretaries across Nigeria for 6 years. And I've been serving the state since 2005 in various positions. So, and I've been a loyal party man for years. So you can understand where I'm coming from. All of us know there's nothing wrong in anybody moving from one party to another. It's allowed. But when you become an apostate, I want you to go and check this word, apostate. Apostate is somebody who does not believe in anything. He's not a Christian. He's not a Muslim. He doesn't believe in anything that is good. He doesn't know the difference between good and the bad. That's an apostate. And apostates don't build nations. It's politicians that build nations. So Fani-Kayode is in the class of apostates. People who are looking for something to eat, people who don't have anything to bring to the table. You know his antecedents. Toshiba fan. That's what my pastor called Toshiba fan. You move. You're not steady. You just move. You move. You move. You move. Nothing to add. Not values. Except abuse people. Just abuse the president to the point that the president is not living. It's not Buhari. He has used the height of the vice president to abuse him. Unprintable words. Of what values is Fani-Kayode going to bring to the table of APC? What values? Forget about this gift of the gab. Doesn't make any meaning to me. What we are saying is that we have to apply consequence management. If I talk about consequence management, it's all about their actions carry consequences. If offenders are not punished, the people's hearts are schemed to continue to do wrong. Are we saying that we don't know Fani-Kayode? I wrote extensive letter to APC not admitting. Let's just leave him to go. Because it's a storm in the teacup. He doesn't gauge his words. Do we need to bring anybody we see, bring it into APC? Okay, they are treating him with good kid gloves. But there are thousands. I'm just giving you my antecedent. There are thousands of people that have been slaving us for this party for years. Not all about me. I wrote that I have not been called. Nobody has called me on phone in Abuja. Nobody has called me to come over the table for a cup of tea, a cup of coffee. I'm just speaking in parables. I'm not looking for something to eat. As at early 90s, I made myself. I've made my family. So I'm not looking for anything. I'm speaking for others. For many years, for almost 7 years now. Okay, 6 years APC had been in power. I've been the one taking care of, just motivating, encouraging some APC faithfuls in Lagos here and other places. When I was the publicity secretary of APC Lagos and chairman of conference of APC publicity secretaries, I brought all of them to Lagos for a conference, 3 days conference each. And they were treated very well. And they were happy. They were given a sense of belonging. Because there are APC publicity secretaries that APC governors are not in their state. It's PDP or any other party. So they don't have anybody caring for them. These are the people I'm talking about. These are the people that I'm trying to bring to the fore. We had a conference in Abuja. And what we put on the table before APC leaders is that there are people whose states are not APC states and nobody is doing anything for them. And we need to encourage them. It was on paper. Nobody implemented that. You have to build your party. You have to encourage people. These people that are supporting APC use their data. That's where PDP is better than APC. Welfare of followers. That's why they are dying for PDP. It's part of the load of corruption that is on their heads. People are still dying for them. They know how. I know some journalists who are based in New York. They are there and they are working for PDP, and they come here, they settle them, they go back to New York. I've been here for a while, so many things I don't know. Listen, actions carry consequences. Can't be dancing about and abusing everybody. Oh, how many votes is he going to bring to the table? How many votes? He has never been a governor. They just made him a minister. Of course, don't forget, President John, he knows him very well. He said, give him food and we'll start talking. It's not like that. A man should have some honor. That's my take on that. Let's go into... So, finally, let APC leadership clean up his house. Find out those that have been slaving for this party for years, since 2013, and treat them well, recognize them. When Obasanjo was in power, 2003 or thereabouts, some people want to mess him up. We stood our ground. Even though I was not in PDP then, I was in AP and I was in AC, ACN. We fought for him. I think about 7 of us. Because I've been there for a while. So my positions are always a little bit strong. So somebody, Aki Oshuntoku, was the MD in NANS. They called us, Abuja, to come and see the president. He wanted to introduce us to the president. We went. We go to State House. Obasanjo gave us grapes, tea, finish. He checked our hands. He said, you people are doing very well. Go, there's still more work to be done. We went. I can also bought tickets for us to go. But the ticket we used to come and he bought it on the as MD dance. And we came home, we were happy. At least we had a handshake with the president. That's all. He didn't give us anything. He just tea on the table like this and grapes, grapes. We ate and we went away. It's not about money, but all about recognition. And say, oh, my friend, my son, you're doing very well. We recognize you, continue. And don't forget them. Don't forget them. They use their money to buy data. That's the way we do these things. That's encouragement. That's support. Oh, you are doing something. You get something in return. That's the way to encourage people. So that's what I'm talking about. I've nothing against, but what is he going to bring to the table? He has thoroughly messed himself up. Don't forget there was a time they said, some of my whalers, Igbo whalers, they said they are taking Fani-Kayode'S, Fani-Kayode'S, and the Igbo people are taking him, and they are giving me to Yoruba people. These are things they're flying up. And I don't know what they are going to say now. Now that he has abandoned them in their PDP and is coming this way again. You see, like I said to Jiba Fan, he goes this way, no, an apostate. Not a politician, he's not a politician. Politicians build cities. You see, when people look at this word politician, they think he's just somebody that will... World-class people that have got education, that are not poor, they are coming to build. They are seeking policy, because Archimedes said, if you want to change the world, you have to seek, you have to look for political power. That is it. You have worked, you have gathered experience, and you want to add values to your country. And you now go and start building. When people are sleeping, you go out and identify problems in the dead of the night. That's what we see in Lagos. That's what we see in other states. That's politicians, not apostates, who goes to where the food is ready and eat. Food. No, there are people who can do without. Remember what I told you, actions carry consequences. There must be a study. We must put in place what we call consequence management in this country so that people will understand. Consequence management is that whatever you do, if it is good, you reap good. If you do bad, there will be consequences. That's what we are saying. Everybody that is involved in that business, I don't like it. Why are you treating him as if he's a hero? An apostate. He has lost credibility. There's nothing to bring to the table. No character, no attitude, no good behavior. There's nothing. He makes us look small in the eyes of the world or in the eyes of Nigerians. Is it that APC don't have code of conduct? They don't have standards. They can't say this is where to stop. Look, we are building. You know, nations thrive because of discipline and commitment. Nations collapse. It's a result of indiscipline and irresponsible behavior. The kind of political understanding between the South, North and South. That's political understanding. Because of our diversity, because of suspicion, because of threats of marginalization, because of instability, because of our nature, as nature of Nigeria as a political entity. It has come to that. Maybe someday we will overcome some of these things. Nobody's going to ask where anybody's going to come from. But for now, take it from me, it is written. It's an unwritten law that power goes to the South. It is not in dispute. It's a done deal. And we will not, there's no compromise. Anybody who is telling you any other thing is deceiving himself. And the truth is not in that person. That's where we are. Power goes to the South. It's not negotiable. It is an established, unwritten law. Until we agree to build a nation and we remove tribe from our lexicon. If you want to fill a form, they will ask you to put your state of origin. They will use it to be looking. If they want to employ you, they will not look at your performance or what you have done. They will, Go and check Rwanda. Hutus, 90%. Tutsis, 10%. Other people, because of their majority, they are calling them cockroaches. And there was genocide. And they lost almost 1 million people. After that genocide, that put the world to shame, they now said they removed the tribe from their lexicon. If you go to Rwanda now, ask them, they will tell you, oh, we are Rwandans. We don't know if are you Tutsi or we don't know, we are Rwandans. That is what we must do here. But as it is, power goes to the South in 2023. It is not language from the north. It doesn't matter. Somebody who have PMBs from the north. It just done 8 years. Power goes to the South. Some people can fly kites. What you ask is whether the kites they are flying can make any sense or meaning. You cannot. You cannot. We have moved beyond that stage of some characters trying to change the landing tires of an aircraft on air. Already on air, you want to change the landing tires. Or that you want an aircraft to land and you are removing the tires. You want it to go up, you are removing the tires. It cannot happen. It's a done deal. It's an unwritten law. That's the way Britain is. There's no single law. They're using to go on written laws. That's what they're using. There's no constitution in the US. It's an unwritten, they are using an unwritten constitution to run Britain. So that's where we are. No. Is this Southern governors?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it means. You see, for the sake of national unity, you go and do what you're supposed to do. For the sake of national unity. For the sake of peace, suspicion, tribal sentiments and primordial sentiments, we have to do that. It comes to the South, I don't know where it's going. Go and play your politics. Even when it comes to the South will play their politics. There's South, there's Southeast, there's Southwest. Go and play your politics. Go and build your bridges. Go and make the contacts. If they take you, you go. You understand? Huh? But South is Southwest, South. Somebody must come from any of these zones to be the president of Nigeria. Let me see the politics. Let me see the bridges. These things are not something you can just say and walk away. You know how Buhari became the president? I've told you the story once. Yes. It's the same method. You know how many people Achiwaju has built? The bridges. You can't stay in one corner and be abusing everybody and they think you can be trusted. They can't trust you. But if they start today, if you wake up by 4 p.m., it is your money. Let me see our people enter plane, come to Lagos, go to Kaduna, go and build bridges, and tell them why we must be president. That we have not been president since the end of the Civil War. Let them go. You can't be. It's only your votes that you are going to use to be president of Nigeria. You must get those from other zones. I'm from Southeast. I'm here to see the politics. It's not too late to begin to whip up the sentiments. It's not too late. But nobody can carry your cross for you. You have to carry your cross. I've always said that people have not played better politics to warrant other people to trust them. And you're also talking about Biafra. You're talking about, see what IPOB is doing in the Southeast. I'll speak to you now. That's how easy say a kind of zone. For you to even win the confidence of Nigerians, you have to stop the mess. None of them, they were not talking. I was the only person talking. And they're abusing me everywhere. Now, I can't hear them talking about Igbokwe again. This, because all the things I have told them is playing out. They have made that place a volatile zone, a dangerous zone, where you don't know what's going to happen in the next moment. Day before yesterday, they killed policemen in Southeast. Yesterday they did. If you kill a policeman, you know what you are looking for. You are killing the states. And like I said, actions carry consequences. You can't use killing as a blackmail to attract attention. Rather, it's going to make people to be suspicious about you. The trust will not be there. The trust. The presidency of any nation is not an all-commerce affair. You have to be trusted. Talking about the diverse nature of this country, you have to be trusted that you will be fair to all concerned when it matters most. Nobody will give you power to use it to divide Nigeria. So first of all, go and put your house in order. And then you put an undertaking down that you have to denounce, although IPOB is a proscribed organization. Our people, our elders, the leaders in Igbo land must come out openly and say, look, that's not what we're talking about. It's senseless, it's baseless, it's without any foundation. It's not what we're talking about, a lot is at stake. I've been in Lagos here for a while, close to 40 years, so I know what I'm talking about. I know the investment of our people across Nigeria. Let me end it here. If out of annoyance, you remove this your glasses or your cap and throw it away, a madman will pick it and use it forever. He's a candidate. He has built the bridges. If you plant, you harvest. So let other people come out. We said the presidency is zoned to the south. It's not zoned to southwest. It's not zoned to southeast. It's not zoned to south. It's south. So let the first 11, the captain come out. Let's see. Tell us what you have done. Tell us what you have done. Tell us why we must trust you. Tell us why you must sit in the office of the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Tell us whether you'll be able to carry all the ethnic groups along without being biased to primordial sentiments and ethnic preoccupation. That's what we're talking about. So it's open. Throw your hat into the ring. Let's see. Well, it started shortly after June 12 crisis. After June 12 crisis, when Babangida was in power for almost 11 years, he refused to hand over, he postponed elections until it was done in 1993. And Abiola won. The army denied Abiola the mandate. The man died in the process. They poisoned him, killed the wife. I know so many Yoruba people that died. That was the reason why the presidency was okay. This man won election and in the process he died. Let you go to Yoruba. 2 Yoruba candidates emerged. Yes, Olufalaye and Obasanjo. Why was it done? Because something happened. If you say you want to be president of Nigeria, what happened? What are you going to say? What happened? What are you going to bring to the table? That this is so. Yoruba said, okay, our son won an election, which was free and fair. He was denied, and he died in the process. They killed the wife, he destroyed his businesses. If we don't get it, no Nigeria. 2 of you. Yeah. That was what happened. Okay, for our own Igbo people, what are you going to bring to the table? Killing policemen, blackmailing other Nigerians. Mbano. They won't listen to you. They will just leave you in your corner for you to continue to be doing what you are doing. But I'm reminding them of their investment across Nigeria. I'm reminding them that Southeast will not contain us if we go home. I'm reminding them that it's no seaport. I'm reminding them that Nigeria is a potential market for you. If Nigeria is too small for them, because go outside Nigeria, anywhere in the world, you'll find them doing business. In Ghana, they are battling with Ghana. It's our business, commerce. That's where the money is. Go to Lagos and see what they have. Go to Abuja. The minister says he's talking about 2 million CFOs for Igbo people in Abuja. They're into commerce. Go to the markets. You buy from them. Suits, shoes, engine, motorcycle, generators. Name it. All kinds of spare you buy from them. It's a myth. It's progress. But play better politics. The way you do commerce, play politics too. Otherwise, go and ask the Jews what happened to them when Germany descended on them. They were not playing politics. They were into business. All kinds of things until Hitler came. By the time they knew it, they lost 6 million Jews. That's why today, you cannot be the president of America without the Jews knowing, or without them supporting you. They are now interested in it because politics is superior to economics. If you don't play politics, you die. Your enemies will take power and use it to deal with you. That's why you must open your eyes. Politics is a serious business.